professional who has made many significant achievements in the STEM field that I decided to choose for Black History Month is Canady. She is 66 from Lansing, Michigan, and is a surgeon and an educator. She is the first African American woman to become a neurosurgeon in the U.S. Some people didn't approve of her to become a neurosurgeon because she's African American and a woman, but she pushed herself to do it. She was fortunate enough to have parents that taught her the value and importance of hard work, which helped her through her career. Canady has been employed in many different areas. She first got accepted as a surgical intern at Yale New Haven Hospital and then decided that she wanted to specialize as a pediatric neurosurgeon, so she decided to train at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Then she moved to Henry Ford Hospital in Detroit, and after that she moved to the Children's Hospital of Michigan, where she stayed at from 1987 to 2001. She then taught as a professor of neurosurgery at Wayne State University. After she retired, there weren't any pediatric neurosurgeons in her area, so she decided to begin practice part-time at Pensacola's Sacred Heart Hospital, and then continues to do this today. Her patient care first approach, her ability to set her patients at ease, and her down-to-earth attitude all contributes to her success as a pediatric neurosurgeon. She attended an elementary school of all white people, and her brother were the only African Americans there. She scored exceptionally well on the exam, but her and her family later realized that her teacher had lied to the school about her test results and gave her scores to a white girl in the school. This just made Canady want to work harder. Canady went to the University of Michigan, majored in zoology, got a Bachelor of Science degree in 1971 and a medical degree in 1975. She almost dropped out of college because it was getting really hard for her, but she fought through it and recovered for her self-confidence and became the person she is today. She worked in this field her whole life after she graduated from college in 1971. Throughout her career, she has made many significant achievements. The most important one, of course, is how she is the first African American woman in the United States to become a neurosurgeon. Dr. Canady also has 2 honorary degrees. One is a Doctorate of Humane Letters from the University of Detroit Mercy in 1997, and the other one is a Doctor of Science degree from the University of Southern Connecticut in 1999. In 1984, Canady was certified by the American Board of Neurology Surgery, which was also another first for female African Americans. She was inducted into Michigan Women's Hall of Fame in 1989. She was awarded with the Children's Hospital of Michigan's Teacher of the Year Award, and then she received the American Medical Women's Association President's Award in 1993. And the next year after that, she received the Distinguished Service Award from Wayne State University. In 2002, Detroit News named her the Michiganer of the Year. Canady attended a summer program for students that were in the minority at the University of Michigan after her junior year of high school, and this is the reason she fell in love with science, and it's what inspired her. She worked in Dr. Bloom's lab and focused on genetics and attended genetic counseling classes. The biggest obstacle that she had to overcome was convincing the chairman of neurosurgery that she was not a risk or disaster to hire into the program, where they only hired 2 residents per year. Since she was the first African American woman in the department, it took a lot of convincing, but she wasn't going to give up. She also had to convince herself that she could do it. She really struggled with having good confidence and believing in herself. She also had to convince herself that someone would give her the chance to work as a neurosurgeon, even though she was the. Although it was hard for Canady to have a real mentor that wanted the best for her because of all the white males in her field, she did have some people rooting for her. In college, Canady says that Dr. Art Bloom opened her eyes to the joy of life. During her life, her mentor was Dr. Louis Shute, who was a former chair at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. He taught her how to be a neurosurgeon and tried to get her all the professional opportunities that he could for her to succeed in life. Canady now works to change the assumptions about Black patients and Black medical professionals. Canady also now does a lot of research, and this research led to the invention of a programmable anacephalin shunt that treats hydrocephalus, which is an abnormal accumulation of fluid inside the brain. Dr. Canady was asked what impact she thinks she had on the lives of the women, and she said that her presence proves that the world of neurosurgery is no longer males, and whenever she is a professor and the students want to become neurosurgeons, she's their gateway. All of these achievements and successes is why I chose Canady, and I think it's clear now that she has made a huge impact on the world for African Americans and all women today. I think that diversity is important in all the STEM fields because it builds better reputations for the organization and it allows everyone to feel like they belong